Hi guys, it's Gaz and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be cooking an exclusive dish from my recipe book Vegan 100, which is available to pre-order now on Amazon. It is Caesar salad. I've veganized and made this classic salad slightly healthier by adding some kale, some asparagus, some peas. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So first up, I'm going to be making some coconut bacon with some really nice coconut flakes. So let's get that made first. So grab yourself a mixing bowl and preheat your oven. I preheated the oven to 180 degrees Celsius and I've also lined a baking tray. I'm actually quite prepared for once. So I'm adding 1 cup of the coconut flakes into the bowl with a small teaspoon of smoked paprika. And that's just going to give us that nice smoky flavour. I'm also adding 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. That will caramelize really nicely. And also 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. Finally, some coconut oil, and we're just going to add about 1 tablespoon of that. Mix together the coconut flakes. Don't add any salt to this because you've got the soy sauce in there, which is already quite salty. So that is basically the coconut bacon done. So spread this onto your lined baking tray. If you don't have smoked paprika, liquid smoke works really well as well. Now all we need to do is spread this out as best as we can. So the coconut bacon into the oven for about 10 minutes, but I'm going to keep checking it because it does have a tendency to catch and I don't want it to burn. So into the oven for 10 minutes. So next up, the Caesar dressing, and I've got some of my creamy vegan mayonnaise, which is homemade, and you can find the recipe in my book. So I've got half a cup of that in there. Add a tablespoon of nutritional yeast, a squeeze of lemon juice, and I'm just going to squeeze it through my hand to get rid of any pips. That'll do. So next, into the dressing, a tablespoon of capers, and these are just the capers from a jar, and I've just drained off the liquid basically. And I'm just going to give these a rough chop. We still want some of the texture, but just a light chop basically. And if you just put your hands on the end of the knife and just do more or less a rocking motion, that's perfect. So I'm going to get those capers into the bowl. I'll try not to make a mess, but I did. I'll give that a little mix up first. I'm just adding 1 clove of minced garlic. Just give that a nice mix. This dressing is really rich and creamy and it serves about 5 people. Last, I'm going to add just some lemon zest for that extra zing, just about a teaspoon. So I'm just going to check the Caesar dressing for some seasoning. Oh, that is so good. And it actually doesn't need any salt because I did add salt when I made the mayonnaise. So yeah, that is perfect. I'm gonna pop that in the fridge and get the rest of the salad ingredients made. So it's been about 10 minutes. Let's get that coconut bacon out of the oven. Oh my, that looks and smells absolutely amazing. Wow, it's so crispy already. So that's only been in for 10 minutes and I have given it 1 stir whilst it was cooking. But I'm going to set this aside now and we'll get on with the rest of the salad ingredients. Right, to go into the salad, let's make it a little bit healthy and let's get some kale in there. And I'm just going to use a big handful basically. Remember, this recipe is in my book. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to scrunch this up really and just shred it. We've got some nice shredded kale there. I've also got a handful of asparagus, which I just trimmed off the tough woody bit at the bottom. And we'll get that cooking in a pan of boiling water now. So let's get that preheated. To serve with the Caesar salad also, I'm going to grill off some really nice ciabatta in some olive oil. So let's get that on the griddle pan now. So this pan of boiling water is now boiling, and it's really important to season the water with some salt, just about a teaspoon, and let's get the asparagus in. I put the asparagus in first because that will take the longest to cook, but we're literally only going to lightly cook it because I don't want overcooked asparagus. I want it to have a nice bite to it. And so I'm going to give it about 10 more seconds, then get the kale in, and then give it about 30 more seconds and get it out of the pan, because we want it to stop cooking straight away to keep all the nutrients in and to keep it nice and crunchy. Let's get the kale in, and I'm going to give that 10 seconds with the lid on, and I'm going to drain it off and get it straight into ice cold water. And that's a little trick I do to keep all the nutrients in, as I said, and keep it nice and perfectly cooked. So let's get that out. Perfect, look at the colour. So straight into the ice cold water, and that will just stop it cooking immediately and keep all the nice nutrients in and keep that vibrant green colour. I'm just going to leave it in there for about 30 seconds, then get it out, because we don't want any of the flavour or nutrients just seeping out. So leave that for 30 seconds. Let's check our bread. That'll be on for a couple more minutes. So now that the asparagus and kale are cool, I'm going to get them out quickly as possible. Don't worry about the ice, we'll just pick that out. And just set that aside until we're ready to serve up. And you may have noticed my new avant-garde vegan aprons, which I should probably be wearing when I'm cooking, but I like my new top. I'm actually going to do a giveaway. I've just thought about that off the top of my head now. So if you want to win one of these avant-garde vegan aprons, I'll ship it worldwide. Just make sure you've liked, subscribed, shared this video, and yeah, and comment. There you go. So let's get plating up. So everything's ready. We've got our cooked off asparagus, our kale. I've also got some baby gem lettuce to go into the salad for that nice fresh crunch. Some dill, which adds a really nice herby flavour, and some fresh peas. We've got a Caesar dressing and also our amazing coconut bacon. And just listen to the sound. That is so crunchy and it smells incredible. And it's time to get the grilled ciabatta off. And that looks epic as well. And now let's plate up. I'm going to be a bit different as usual. I'm going to plate it up on this really nice wooden board. So basically it's just making it look pretty. This is really rustic, so I just like to do a bit of everything everywhere. Get some of the nice baby gem lettuce on, and then our asparagus, and let's do some nice different angles and directions and stand it up and make it look 3D. Get some of the lovely kale on, and look how green and amazing that looks already. Remember, this recipe or one very similar is in my book, so don't forget to pre-order it now. It would mean the world to me if you obviously can support it. I'm also gonna put some peas over. So the idea behind presenting it like this is just for everyone to really just get involved, get stuck in. It also just looks amazing. So next, I'm just gonna cut some of these nice grilled ciabatta pieces, and let's just stick those in throughout the salad. Look at that. Look at the color that they bring. Remember, you can also use gluten-free bread if you want to keep it gluten-free. And lastly, all I need to get on is this amazing dressing. I'm gonna do a few spoonfuls throughout the salad, and also serve this on the side, because some of your guests or whoever you're serving it for just may want some of it, because it is quite Moorish. And before I put the bacon on, I'm going to add a few sprigs of dill, just for that nice sort of bite, not forgetting the coconut bacon. I just can't get over this. This is the perfect snack. So if you want to put this in a container and store it for a few weeks, it actually keeps really crispy, and it's just a nice to snack on, really. And let's just spread some of this over the salad. The red colour that adds is just amazing. So lastly, I'm going to add some fresh mint, and I'm just going to pick off the nice top pieces and just delicately place some of the leaves around. And this really just adds that nice freshness. Don't want it too overpowering, because we'll take away some of the flavour from the really nice, rich, creamy sauce. So that would be enough. I bet you thought I was crazy when I said I was going to present it on this wooden block, but look how impressive that looks. That is not your typical salad. That is a vegan Caesar salad with coconut bacon, kale, asparagus, grilled ciabatta, and some herbs. I can't wait to dig in and try it. Right, I now need to taste this because I can't resist any longer. Let's get some onto this plate and then give it a try. I'm gonna try and get a bit of everything on my plate, which is always difficult when there's so many things going on. But honestly, you need to serve everything like this because it just works so well. Don't forget, serve the dressing on the side. I've just added a little bit more because I really like it. So I'm just gonna get stuck in and try it. The sauce, the creaminess of it is just counteracted so well by the freshness of the mint, the dill, the kale, the crunch of the cos lettuce. It's just so well. Let me try some of that asparagus with the sauce on. Perfectly cooked. Make sure you use that ice water method. It just works so well. I'm sorry, but I just need to taste some of this bacon on its own because you can hear the crunch, hopefully. Who knew you could make bacon with coconuts? That is incredible, honestly, and it's the perfect snack as well, but just don't eat too much of it. Don't forget, this recipe will be in my book, Vegan 100, and you can pre-order it now, so please, please, please support me and pre-order it from Amazon now. It'll be out very soon. And don't forget, this is a giveaway video. I'm gonna be giving away one of these aprons with Avant-Garde Vegan by Gaz Oakley on the front. I'm just gonna model it for you now. I should have been wearing it when I'm cooking, but who cares? I'll wear it for another video. But yeah, this is how it looks. I'll send it worldwide. Just like, share, comment on this video. Make sure you're subscribed and I'll pick one lucky winner out of a hat and I'll send it to you as soon as possible. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Please try it at home and tag me in any pictures on Instagram if you recreate it. Thanks so much.